Step outside, look out, and gaze at Jupiter as it makes its closest approach to the Earth of the year. And here to explain everything we need to know about the giant planet is NASA scientist Dr. Amy Simon. Amy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well. So this is pretty amazing. We're going to be able to look up in the sky and see Jupiter at its brightest and closest approach to Earth. Explain what we're looking for and when we can see it.
Okay, so if people look towards the east at sunset, they should see a bright star, essentially Jupiter, rising in the constellation Virgo. It'll be visible all night long. It'll be overhead about midnight and rising about sunrise. And because it's at its closest point, if people have, they can see it naked eye, but if they have binoculars or a small telescope, they might even be able to see 4 of Jupiter's largest moons.
Wow.
And the reason this geometry is so great is because the Earth is on the same side of the sun as Jupiter right now. So it is our closest approach of the year, and that's basically when it's the biggest and you can see the most details.
That's fantastic. And speaking of seeing the most details, the Hubble Space Telescope actually just snapped a new image of Jupiter. Tell us what the picture shows about the solar system's largest planet, what we're learning about these moons.
Absolutely. So the Hubble Space Telescope is celebrating its 27th birthday this month, actually. And it's been observing Jupiter for over 25 years. And just a few days ago, it took this new image. And we can see all the remarkable dynamic cloud bands, all the swirling storms, the colors, and of course the Great Red Spot and some smaller storms at the same time.
That's really incredible. And the one thing that I think we probably lose, when we talk about millions of dollars and then we talk about billions of dollars, I think we lose an idea of scale. When we talk about planets, we're like, oh, that's a really big planet. Jupiter's a really big planet. Explain it in like, how many Earths is Jupiter?
So you can fit over 1,000 Earths inside of Jupiter, and even those storms are the size of the Earth. So yeah, it's pretty big in scale. Yeah,
no kidding. Speaking of, actually, I think you could probably fit a few Earths inside the Great Red Spot, although it seems to be shrinking. Why? Do we know why that's shrinking yet?
So the Great Red Spot is a storm in the clouds of Jupiter. It's kind of like a hurricane, but it's a high-pressure storm. And it's been observed for over 150 years, and over that whole time we've noticed it change shape, and in particular with Hubble for the last 25 years we can really watch it, and it changes color and it's gotten smaller and rounder. And basically, you know, this is a floating storm, and so changing shape is not unusual, but exactly why it's getting smaller we don't yet know. Very interesting. Well, you don't know, but chances are if anyone's going to find out, it would be you guys. Jupiter, I know, has 4 moons. One of them is Europa. People have been saying, scientists have been saying, that this could probably be, as far as our solar system is concerned, never mind all the other universes that are out there, but the best place to look for life in our solar system. Why is this possibly the best place to look for life? Have we learned anything new recently? Have we seen a sign that said, hey, we're here? What's going on in Europa? So no signs yet, but basically life as we understand it needs water, and we believe now that Europa has a liquid water ocean beneath its icy surface. Wow. And so we've been looking for water plumes, essentially geysers, coming out from the surface, because that would be a place where we'd have direct access to that water from below the surface. And so if there was some place in the solar system likely to harbor life, it's likely to be a big ocean like the one below Europa's surface. That's really incredible. We have about 30 seconds left. I know you're a NASA scientist. Chances are this is almost commonplace for you now, but do you ever just step back and say, wow, this is cool stuff we're doing? This is incredible. More often than you think, actually. Every time a new image comes down, I'm always surprised. It's always just so beautiful. There's so much information in there. And if folks want to see those images, they can go to our website at nasa.gov/Hubble or follow us on Twitter at NASA Hubble. The amazing stuff that NASA is able to do with an absolutely sliver of a budget. It's really incredible. It's great having you. Thank you so much. You do great work. Thank you. All right, keep your feet on the ground and your eyes to the sky. Jupiter shining brightly in the night sky tonight. And if you want to learn more, visit nasa.gov/Hubble.